Today we're talking about the Tugboat bugs and also the Jade Skin picks happening right now for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. Okay, so as we kind of just rotate through some of these special items, we'll talk about what's going on with tugboats on PTB. Obviously, it's testing branch, so things are gonna be they're still working through stuff. But there's currently a bug right now. So if you're trying to acquire a tugboat, just know they do spawn in the harbor. There's only 4 per map, and also if you're trying to raid the doors, the only thing that works is melee. What is it? Explo rounds and also rockets. C4 and satchels do not work. They attach, but they don't do damage properly. That's not as intended. Obviously, that's going to be fixed. So if you're out there trying to look for them, just save the satchels and the C4 for somebody's base. We'll save you a lot of headaches. We tried to do a Tug Team 6 scenario where we swam up on a boat with MVGs and stuff with like satchels, and I was like, dude, the door is not getting wrecked at all. Also, the decay system for the boat is not working as intended. Again, this is testing branch. All of this stuff will be fixed at some point, so don't even worry about it. Just kind of giving you a heads up now, so if you're trying to play, those are some of the hiccups we ran into. Also, if you're looking for, if you sank another person's tugboat, you're going to have to wait for it to either be completely destroyed or for it to despawn. I think it's roughly 2 hours or an hour and a half, somewhere in there. And just know that there's 2 spawn points per harbor. Okay, so just be on the lookout for those. All right, so on to the Jade Skin picks. Let's do this. We have one repeat. We're going to start with the Merfolk Arsenal, going for 1,800 Rust coins. If you get the whole set, you do save 30%. We have the hunting bow right here for 400 Rust coins. It's not too bad. I'm going to try to pull it up to the part you're going to see the most. I do like these patterns you can see, because this is the kind of stuff you're going to see when you're actually, pulling shots on people. Custom SMG for 425 Rust coins. There's no glowing parts on this either. We've got the Water Pip for 400 Rust coins. We also have the rocket launcher going for 450 Rust coins. Again, no glowing parts on this. And we have the Timothy for 450 Rust coins. Let me see the iron sights. It's kind of nice. You've got the varying colors there. And the Semi 4 of the SAR piece for 450 Rust coins. Whenever I see anything with Merfolk, I think of Murlocs from World of Warcraft. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, so this is broken down into 2 parts. I have the green tier 1 and 2 and the orange tier 1 and 2 to kind of help you break it down if you decide to go with an individual pick. It's always best if you like 3 of these roughly, consider getting the full set, because you kind of save yourself a bit of money. That's kind of how it's set up. So, all right, so for the green first pick, I don't think it's going to be any surprise. We got to go with the Timothy. It's a nice change up. I know it still has the buttstock on there, but I do like the color change on the, I was going to say reticle, on the iron sights. Man, I had to think about that for a second. And also for the green secondary pick is going to be the Semi, or I should say the SAR piece for 450 Rust coins. Seems to be kind of a do-work weapon these days, especially with a lot of tugboat action. You're going to be doing a lot of that mid-range kind of stuff, so having something with a bit more heft and also some more range can kind of help you. So I think we'll see more SAR gameplay out there for sure. And for the orange first pick is going to be the rocket tube for 450 Rust coins. And the custom SMG for the orange secondary pick for 425 Rust coins. All right, on to this set here. I do have this written down as this is a repeat. This one's really nice. Actually, let me just go through the numbers real fast. So this is the Deep 1 Scout. The full set goes for 1,820 Rust coins. Again, this is a good set to get. And here's the breakdown. We have the combat knife here going for 500 Rust coins. And again, no glowing parts. The one over here, the gloves, are going for 400 Rust coins. We have the burlap shoes going for 400 Rust coins. And they look muddy, but they're quite useful. We have the burlap pants going for 400 Rust coins. We have the burlap shirt going for 400 Rust coins. And the burlap hoodie, or the head wrap, burlap head wrap, I said hoodie, is going for 500 Rust coins. So I think this full set is definitely worth it. I know it's a bit on the pricey side because it's like, what, almost $18 USD. But think about it. It's nice because you have a lot of these here that you can use right off the rip because you have burlap pants, shoes, shirt, and also the head wrap. And the leather gloves are also nice, and it works as camo. Like, I know it's meant to be like this murloc kind of thing or fish, but it also like doubles as really good camo. And this is the like default B piece that you have off the rip, so it's a good set to get like right away. All right, so with that in mind, I'm gonna have to go with the burlap head wrap for the green first pick. Again, this one's going for 500 Rust coins. It's stylized, it looks cool, but also it's very, very functional. And again, there's no glowing parts on there, and you look terrifying. And the green secondary pick is going to be the combat Kniff because, did you know, here's a little fun fact with this, if you're trying to untie crates underwater, if you swat at it with a combat knife, you can do it much faster than untying. So this also goes along with that. So there you go. And to complete the set here, to really make you invisible out there, the orange first pick is going to be the burlap shirt for 400 Rust coins for the, camo, active camo reasons. And it's got a little bit of flare in the back. And the orange secondary pick is going to have to be the burlap pants for also 400 Rust coins. That's a little weird there in the crotch region, but hey, whatever. You're a reptile, right? Amphibian? Reptile? I don't know. Who knows? What's a merfolk? What's a murloc? Who knows? Okay, so over here we now have the Leaf Camo Warrior going for 980 Rust coins. This is a great bargain set because it's under the $10 mark. So if you do have any openings for any, you're like, hey, I need a good Timothy and maybe like a good road sign or maybe boots, this could be a good one to pick up for like a whole set. We have the roadside kilt going for 250 Rust coins. Again, the Leaf Camo set. And I think this completes the whole camo set that was the hoodie previously, and so on and so forth. So it's nice to know that this is like you can actually complete the set now. The Leaf Camo Thompson is going for 250 Rust coins. The Combat Kniff going for 250 Rust coins. The MP5 going for 250. Okay, it looks a little bit like red. A little bit. No, it doesn't. It looks like leaves. All right, YouTube, it's leaves. We have the road sign gloves. So we say how much that was? That was 250 for the MP5. The gloves are 200 Rust coins. And we have the boots for 200 RC. They're not bad. And honestly, like I said, it really completes that whole set because they did the hoodie and stuff not too long ago. So it's nice to see to get the full runaround. Okay, so the green first pick is going to have to be Sir Timothy of the Round Table for 250 Rust coins. It's kind of nice, too, if you drop your weapon. Like, people don't always see it, so you kind of know to come back and go get it. The green secondary pick is going to be 250 at the Leaf Camo MP5 for the same reasons as the Timmy. I think these are the workhorses of the fleet, right? I think they really are. And then for the orange secondary pick, or I'm sorry, orange first pick, hello, is going to be the boots for 200 Rust coins. And then the orange secondary pick is going to be the roadside kilt to help kind of round it out. And it's not a bad accent piece. As you know, mid to late game, you kind of mix and match these. So this goes well. It's functional, yes, but you can also use it for a little, a little bit of pop. All right, so on to the Cthulhu storage going for 480 Rust coins. The full set obviously is you're going to get the 30% off again. Same rules apply. Here's the thing. I know an artist put a lot of work into these, but I think it's a little... And it's functional, and I love deployables. You know me, right? But, and I don't want to steer you away, especially if you don't have any box sets or whatever, especially to help you with organize or ones that light up, because these do have it. But even with that being said, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's kind of muddy, right? I like the glowing bits on it, right? And I think it's great, and the glowing bits are some on top, on the sides, and we have identifiers, and that's great. We have glowing sides on each. So, again, it's a good box, but it's just a little muddy. And here's my other complaint, right? And this is with some other sets, too. When they stick the emblem on here, because it's essentially like the same pattern, but they just swap out the emblem, it's so tiny, right? We need easy reads. Change the color a little bit. Make it a bit larger. Just say, little suggestion, right? I still like it. I'm still going to get these for sure. And I like the glowing bits, but pop it out a little bit. Because here's my complaint, right? Like between the bullet and the slab of wood, do they not look the same at range a little bit? I know this one's a bit filled in, but it's like, you're moving fast, whatever. I don't know. Just thought I'd put that out there. It was kind of my gripe because a lot of these sets have the same, some of these deployables, they'll have like a pattern and then like a small difference on the emblem. And it's like, all right, guys. Like I understand when you're in Photoshop or whatever and you're making these, you have it zoomed in on your screen, it looks really big, but like in game, contextually, little more pop, less mud, bigger emblems. I'm just saying, put it out there. You know, trying to constructive criticism from one artist to another. All right, so with that being said, after I say that, everyone's like, I hate these boxes. No, they're good. They're functional. I like them. We have the first box here. They're all 115, by the way. This is the food box. And again, I do like the fact that they light up on the side. And honestly, this could also be steered by management as well. So we don't really know if the artist had complete control over this. I do like the glowing parts, and for that reason, I will use this box a lot. What is that? We have the, what was this one? The wood box for 115. We have the food box also for 115. Just kind of zoom in on the emblem. I know it's going to take me a second because it's so small. My guess is somebody I think in management is probably saying, hey, keep the format like this. And it's like, make it bigger. I don't mind the format, just make it bigger. All right, enough ranting. We have the, what is this, the ammo box? I didn't think, I was like, this is Cthulhu. You see what I mean, though? It's like the differentiator is the small piece on the front. You're like, all right. I do like the glowing bits, though, and for that, we'll probably use it a lot. This is the armor box, also for 115. I know, I went on a rant, and this is like your Scrappy Doodles box. Scrappy Doodles! And then we have the, would this be weapons, tools, bloody knife? Yes, and for that reason, this is a good box set because it has the glowing bits. It is a low price, so it's like under $5, right, USD, so that's not bad. And like I said, because it has glowing parts on all of the sides that matter, because your loot rooms are either short side or you see a long side, and you have some kind of identifier. It'd be nice, by the way, if there's an identifier on the top. It would help. It works in most loot room situations, so that's nice. And let's be honest, the night times are so dark, it helps. Okay, so we're going to break this down to the green first pick is going to have to be, I say I even have a hard time seeing it here. The green first pick is going to be the armor box. And then the next one's going to be, I can't even, green secondary pick is going to be your scrap box because those are of high use. And then the, I was going to say, did I say green? Yeah, those were the greens. The orange first pick is going to be, I'm having a hard time. The orange first pick is going to be the wood. See, that's bad. If I'm zooming in and I'm having a hard time, do you see what I mean? Just for future reference. I'm still going to use these boxes by all means. Green first pick for 115. I'm sorry, that's orange first pick for 115. Hello. Man, I'm really going off on this one. And then, what is this one? Down here, is this the weapons one, the melee for tools? It's going to be the orange secondary pick. Man, that was rough, but we got through it. We got it. And over here, we have the special items that are nice. This is also a repeat. These are a nice little piece of flair. These are going for 450 rust coins. Stinky fish! And then we have the Cthulhu sheet metal door, which does glow in the dark. But again, a little on the muddy side, a little red, a little too, you know what I mean? A little too Halloween-y for me. But that's just me. But hey, I'll use it because it's a glowing metal sheet door, and those are of high value for sure. This is going for 350 rust coins. So for that reason, I think the sheet metal door has some good use. Because if you use those triangle single pass-throughs, I think it's got some mileage for you. So there you go. That's the Jade Skin picks. We have those tugboats happening right now on PTB. It is a separate download completely. It's a separate launch. It'll say public testing branch in the title of the icon when you do launch it. It's like a little orange band there. It should be cooking there. We should be getting an update, hopefully fixing some of those tugboat bugs. And probably... well, I was going to say today, right, because it's Thursday, but I guess sometime next week, and hopefully things go well. This, and again, if things do go well, this should be out on main branch or normal rust by the end of June, so June 27th. Still, the word is soft wipe for monthlies out there, so just in case you're wondering. And also, if you're looking for a good quick start tugboat guide, it should already be up on the end screen now if you want to go ahead and take a look. All right, love you. We'll see you in the next one.